So this is the broadcast tool here, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in all its glory. You can see the notation. You can also see the engine evaluation next to each move, and also how long they spend.
What I like is you can make your own moves on the board. You can check the alternatives to what the players did. And even for the moves you make, you get the computer evaluation here.
Fantastic.
I think you get it quicker and better as a premium member, such as yours truly. What I also like, there is a chat function. You can exchange things with people from all over the world. If you want to see something else, let's say you're watching a tournament and you want to see all the games at once, no problem displaying. I have no idea how many games there are, like 128 games at the same time. Can do even more. This is a team competition. You click on multi-board.
That's beautiful.
You can see all the 8 games going on at once.
You can see the games and standings, which I...
What we got? I'll click around. Games and standings here.
Yeah. Analysis, if we click on that tab, that's
Let's
a nice
click on it.
You can see that it's a great little graphical illustration.
Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster Liem. Today I am doing 90 minutes of Banter Blitz with just 24 premium members. Let's send me the challenge anytime control you want. And now I am going to start with... Now I have white against Vicarius. Vicarius, no? Okay, he's from Spain. Let's go. So I will be reading the chat today. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know either on Chess24 or YouTube or Twitch, or it's okay. So I'm choosing this relatively rare line with knight c5. It's really not much here, but it's just a game. I am going to develop my bishop to g2. Okay, c5 is a little bit strange because now I can give a check on b5, and his king is in trouble now. Knight d7, knight e5. I think I'm winning a piece here. Knight f6, bishop g5, and because of the 2 pins, it should be losing here. I can take on f6, then take on d7. That's probably the best way. Now I take on d7. Yeah, this is just winning here. He can play maybe a6, but that doesn't really change much. Okay, so that is a big blunder with c5. He had to play like maybe knight f6, bishop e7 first. Okay, that was a good start. Now let's try Sweet Tooth. That's an interesting name. And I have whites now. So let's go with d4. Okay, I'm going to try this knight c3. I never played before, but I guess it's not too bad. Okay, so he doesn't play d5. So this is a per defense, which is a little bit better for white, but of course still playable. He has a small space disadvantage. Okay, I should play maybe h3. Let's go bishop e3 and see what he's doing first. Now maybe I should go e5. Is that a move? Or maybe let's go d5. So the knight has to retreat. Okay, he wants to get the e5 square, but now I have the bishop pair and some space advantage. I think I'm doing fine here. Okay, first question, should I play dc? I don't think so, because he's going to take bc and he has rook b8. So I'm gonna push f4, forcing a knight back, and then maybe try to play on the king side with king h1. Of course, I have to stop b5, so a4 is a good move. Okay, now what do I do? Now this is a real question. So I want to play e5, but that is not so easy to achieve. Maybe I should play a5. Maybe a5 is not a bad move. Just stopping b5 once and for all, and maybe I try to get my knight to a4. Knight a4 should be a good move. Or do I play queen d2 first? Let's play queen d2 first, because he's not really doing much there. So I'm just improving my position a little bit. Then maybe I go knight a4. Maybe not really necessary to play knight a4 yet. I don't know what to do here. Maybe go f5 and try to attack. But I need to hurry up here. I have been playing really slowly, and that is a big problem. That is a big problem here. I don't know if we have increments here. It's, let me see, is it 3+2? It may be 3+2. So that's not too bad. Okay, I have to take. Maybe go c3. Oh no, it's not increment. So 3+0. So I really need to speed up here. Okay. But that's all right. So I am going to put the bishop on c4, pawn on b3, just to defend the pawn. Rook to c1 maybe. That's not a good move, because it has knight a3. This is a problem now. A big problem. That is terrible move from me. Knight a3 is such a good move. Okay. I am in trouble here, but hopefully it's not too bad. Maybe I can make a draw. I don't know. Let's hope that I'm not losing here. Bishop c3, I can go. That's a good move. That's a very good move. Okay, now I have this real threat of rook a8, rook f8. So how is he going to deal with that? Let's go rook a8, remove. Yeah, let's remove that. Okay, let's not remove that. Maybe he has rook a2. So gf, rook a8, king f7, ef, rook e1, king h2, bishop e5. Oh, he has this rook a1. Actually, that's a good one. But he has to see it. If he doesn't see it, I'm gonna win this. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, rook a1 was the only move there. Okay, do I take? Take. This is mate, right? Mate. Perfect game. So he has rook a1 there. That was the only move to save the game. So a little bit lucky for me. I was losing for sure after the queen trade, but then he missed this idea with checkmate on the back rank. So that was a little bit lucky. Okay, so let's try blunders are fun 97. Blunders are fun, especially if the blunders came from your opponent. But it's not so fun when it's you who made the blunders. So let's see. Hey guys, what openings do you want me to play? Knight off system with either white or black? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, definitely. Okay, so this is the London system where white is a little bit more active thanks to the bishop on f4. So I'm gonna go bishop e3 maybe. I have some real attacking chances on the king side. Maybe I should go like h4 and play some aggressive chess there, which actually looks quite okay for me. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't want to just castle and play slowly, so let's go h4. Let's try to be an interesting player. h6, okay, okay. Let's go h5. Gain some space, maybe try to attack later. Maybe put my queen and bishop on the b1 h7 diagonal. So let's start first with knight e5. Now I get the g4 square for my queen, which is looking pretty good now. Knight e7, I go queen g4, threatening bishop h6. And then maybe I can bring the rook to h3 and g3. I like my position here. Okay, knight h7. I did not expect that move. So, what does he want? Very interesting move. So he wants knight g5, I suppose. Not sure what he does, what he wants with that. So let me just go queen g4, forcing maybe knight g5. Then I long castle. And maybe I can take on g5 at some point. Okay, f5. Can I take? I suppose I can. I suppose I should. So knight f6, I go queen g3. All my pieces are pretty active. So my threat is now bishop h6, but also the positional threat of knight f3, knight e5, knight g6. Yeah, hello everyone. I saw some comments in Vietnamese. Yeah, I am in the United States now. Okay, king h8 prevents bishop h6, but the problem is now my knights come to h4 or e5, and the threat of knight g6 is very real, very unpleasant for black. Positionally, this is winning for white. Black has too many weaknesses. Okay, let's go knight e5. Okay, knight g6 is a move. Knight g6. Okay, I don't have to rush with that. Let's go bishop c2. No rush at all. Now I can go knight g6, take the rook, which is winning. But I want something more. Let me do something funny. Now I check here. King g7 is only move. King g8 is okay. Okay, I take. I'm trying to play for mate, so I don't want to take his rook on b8. But okay, he's forcing me to take a lot of materials here. I just don't want to take the two rooks, but okay, whatever, let's take it. It's a slow win. Maybe I could have mated him, but this is good enough. He's gonna resign here. Okay, Good game, good game. Yeah, so Black's mistake was taking on e5, I guess, and then f5, weakening his king side too much. Okay, I am going to play. I think he's from Vietnam, so let's play him. Okay, I'm black now. This is 5 minutes game. Sorry, 3 minutes game. No increments. MysteryCowVN, Vietnam. Okay, what do I do here? Let's go with this variation d5, castle. What is the theory here? c5, b6, almost anything is playable. Let's go b6. Okay, let's go bishop here maybe. Oh, let's take dc. Let's take dc. And then put the bishop here on b7. Maybe go c5 first. Maybe take cd. Let's put the bishop on b7. Kind of threatening bishop f3. Okay. Now I take d4, I guess, and maybe put my knight on d7. This is the right equal. Okay. ed is a little bit weakening for white. It should have taken with the knight. Now d4 is the weakness, and I think black is better here. The hanging pawns c3 and d4 will soon be attacked by knight d5. Now he's probably gonna have to move the queen somewhere soon. And then I take c3, I put the knight on d5, put the queen on c7. So should be a little bit better here for black. Okay, let's take c3. Yeah, let's do what I just said, right? Let's take c3, and then maybe I go knight d5. Let's go knight d5. He can play c4 and take the bishop. So positionally, my pawn structure is a little bit better. Okay, that move loses the c3 pawn, so that was a big mistake. He had to play either c4 or bishop e2. This is just losing the pawn and the game. Rook move, then I have knight e2, rook e2, bishop a6, and winning the exchange also. Okay, I don't have to take that rook immediately. I'm gonna go for the queen trade. Try to use that tempo to get my queen out of the pin. Okay, the rook is not going anywhere, so I can take it the next move. Now let's take it. Then go rook c3, take the pawn. Now let's go rook c8, try to trade the rooks. Easiest way to win the game. Let's trade the rooks. Take it, then go rook f1 maybe. Foxing king e2, and then we go rook b1, take the pawn. Okay, this is totally winning. Okay, he got one check. That's an honorary check. Okay, take the pawn. Just push. Go here. The knight just support the knight. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Okay, good game, good game. Very decent play up until the middle game where you blunder the c3 pawn. But keep it up. You're doing a pretty good job. Okay, let's play Piscal 37. Yeah, do you do regular tactical training? Yes, I do. I do. I think it is very important to solve the puzzles. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good game, Mr. Recount. That's a very good game. Okay. So another Nimzo-Indian game. What should I do here? I think D5 is the move. CD, ED, castle. Rook C1 is okay too. Bishop E7 is probably the move. And I am trying to play for C5. Maybe go knight B7 first. Now knight E5 may be the critical move. But I think I'm okay after knight takes. FE, and then maybe knight E4. Something like that. If he doesn't play knight E5, then I'm gonna go C5. And I think I should be fine. Let's go rook E8 first. Maybe put in a bishop here on D6. I don't know. Doesn't look like a bad square. Knight F5, I can go back bishop F8, and then I kick the knight away. Next move with G6. So nothing to worry about here. Now let's go G6. So really there's not much to do here for white. I can go knight E4 maybe. Or is he threatening bishop B4? Maybe. Maybe. Bishop B4 may be a good move. So I have to do something. Yeah, maybe I should have played knight E4 immediately instead of G6. So now if I go A5, do I have to worry about something like bishop B5? Bishop B5, bishop C6. Is that dangerous? Let's go rook C8. If bishop B4, I go C5. Okay, B4 is good. Good now. Now I go knight E4. I don't have to worry about bishop B4. And also I don't have to worry about bishop B5 because I can just play C6. So now my plan is to attack on the king side with H5, H4. Let's go H5, try to attack on the king side. Yeah, I solve puzzles online from like Chess24. There are some puzzles you can solve. Same thing on Chessable. And honestly, any chess books would be okay as well. So let's go H4. Knight has to go back, I guess. Now, what do I do here? I want to attack H2, but that's not so easy. So let's first put my knight on D5. That is a good square for the knight. Knight on D5. And then maybe queen D7. Try to get the queen to F5. Knight to G4 maybe. Okay, he forced me to take the pawn. I guess I have no choice. So I got to take it. And now what? Now let's go queen F5 maybe. Or I don't know. Let's go, yeah, let's go queen F5. Okay, that is a little bit strange. I think I can take. Now go maybe queen h5 or knight g4. e3, no, e3 is not a good move. No, I gotta go knight g4. Now I'm threatening e3. Bishop g2 has to be played, and I go queen h5, threatening queen h2. Maybe I talk too much because now I'm low on time, but I think I'm winning here. Queen h2 check, bishop h6. This is mate. Well, he has some queen c4, but that is losing. That is losing for sure. Okay, this should be winning. All right, good game, good game. Yeah, I forgot about the clock and didn't realize it until it was kind of low on time, but luckily my position was winning. Okay, good game, good game. Let's play someone else. Okay, I'm black again. Okay, e4, let's go e5. Try to be a classical player now. Okay, let's go with this variation. Let's go here. You don't see this bishop takes c6 very often lately. And generally speaking, black should be doing pretty well here. Knight is coming to e7, g6. Okay, where should I go? G6 or e6? Let's go to g6. Okay, should I go f6? Let's go knight f6 maybe. I don't know how to say. Bishop g4 maybe. Not a bad move. Just pin him and see what he's doing. Not a bad move. Knight takes e5 is not a move. Please do not consider that one. The reason is I can take bishop e5, queen g4, h6, and queen to piece. Okay, bishop h4. Now what do I do here? Let's go f6. Just keep the pawn safe. Prepare for long castling. And maybe queen f7, g5, something like that. I think I'm doing pretty well here. Okay, that is a blunder. I can take a pawn. Now I just go back, up a pawn, and I'm gonna play h5, h4. Should be winning here for me. Let's put the king here. Very safe square. Solving puzzles is good because it practices your tactical skills. So you need to recognize the patterns. So when you see a similar patterns in your game, you know what kind of tactics you're looking for. So that's why solving puzzles will practice you for those pattern recognition. Okay, I'm not sure if h4 is a good move, but I feel like it's kind of natural to do it that way. So now if I go bishop h3, how is he gonna defend g2? He has to play something like g3, which is very bad because it opens up the king side. Okay, bishop c5. This is another pattern that you could recognize immediately in any puzzle book. You pin the pawn on f2 and then you're threatening h takes g3. So a lot of tactics here after this move, bishop c5. Yeah, tactics is a very important part of the game. So you have to always be alert and solving puzzles, practice that skills, that sharpness. You need to be sharp to play chess too. Okay, this is basically winning for black. I'm threatening h takes g3, and there's very little things one can do about that. Okay, if before I just take ed maybe. Let's make the game a little interesting and take with the rook, because I want to keep that diagonal open. So I don't mind giving up the exchange. I just want to take hg. So now he has to play something like with f3. Okay, now you see he forgot about that defending g3, and now he's lost. He's getting mated here. So he had to play either knight f1 or queen f3 there to defend g3. Okay. But I would win the game anyway. Okay, good game, good game. Let's see who else I am going to play now. Gudos, okay. He's from Spain, and I have white again. Let's go c4. I see some comments in Vietnamese. Yes, guys, I can speak Vietnamese, but this is an English stream, so I have to stick to English. Okay. Let's go knight c3. What do I do here? Do you guys want me to do something funny? Let's do something funny. Okay, it's not immediately funny now, but next move I'm gonna go g4. Let's go g4 here. Try to attack early in the game. It's probably a stupid move, but it's okay. Let's go g5. I am in the United States now, so it is about 3:30 p.m. for me. Not too late. So let's go queen a4, get back the pawn on c4. Now, actually, the pawn on g5 is not bad. I don't know if this opening has a name. I don't think it does. But it looks fun to me. So let's go. I can play maybe e4. But then knight b4. That's unclear. Let me go bishop g2. I'm preparing for castling. Nothing too crazy here. Okay, should I take with pawn? Which pawn? Queen. Hard to say. I'm gonna take with the d pawn, so just to open up my bishop and get the d5 quickly. But I suppose I could also take with the queen or the b pawn. So I'm gonna go bishop e3. Castle long maybe. Try to be a little bit aggressive here. Okay, so he is trying to castle as well, I assume. He wants to castle long as well. Actually, his position is not bad. It's a playable position, nothing much. Did I miss bishop e5? Maybe. but it doesn't really matter. Okay, what should I do now? Let's go 92, trade the bishops. It's not a great position to me, but that move knight b6 really helps me a lot, because I am winning a pawn now, and this should be pretty good for me. Maybe another pawn here. This should be pretty good. Let's go king b1. Let's go back queen b3. Knight c4. Rook a2, knight d6. It doesn't have any threat there. So this is good. This is good. Okay, now I take on b6, and I'm winning the exchange. Rook a5 is only move, then I take on d5, and I am up too much material here. Okay, so a funny opening, but it paid off. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's take the queen, keep it easy. Keep it easy. Okay, let's just keep pushing the pawns. Okay, trade is okay. Keep pushing the pawns. Keep pushing the pawns. Keep pushing. Push, push, push. Queen, queen. Okay, that's it. Check. What is the fastest way to checkmate here? Maybe this move. And now, mate. Okay, good game, good game. Funny opening, but not too bad. Okay, who am I playing next? Let's see. Okay. Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, it's true. I just got a new job at Webster University in the United States. I will be the new head coach, and it's gonna be exciting. So keep following me, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, so London system again. I know it's kind of a boring opening, but I don't have to think too much when I play this, which is a good thing. All right, put the bishop on d3, queen on e2. All right, let's go h4. Maybe take this. Let's go h5. Let's go c3, or maybe h6 first. Then c3. Kind of weaken his king side just a little bit. And we will see if I get any counterplay here. I mean, queen e5 may be annoying in some lines. So, what to do here? I don't know. Let's go rook d1. Knight e4 seems logical. Knight f3, knight g4. I don't want to lose that pawn on f6, so let's go g3. The puzzles are not that unusual, guys. I mean, you never know when you will see a similar pattern in your real game. So it's better to be prepared and not using it than have to use it and not prepare. Okay, so this is a position where my pawn on h6 may be weak, but may be strong. Really, it depends. So rook h5 may be the critical move he is considering. Then how do I defend h6? If I go to h1, he has rook takes h1, rook takes h1, knight d3, attacking b2, and in some cases he has knight g4. So he's doing pretty well, I think. I think rook e4 was a slight mistake because he missed that opportunity to play rook h5. But this is still quite complicated, and he may still be a little bit better here. Okay, instead of rook d8, he could have played maybe rook e2 and threatening b2. That would have been better. Here, it's unclear. Here, d5 is as weak as h6. So I may have some counterplay here. Okay, f5 is strategically a big mistake because now I got knight g5, which is a very good square for the knight. And maybe I can play f3. Let's do f3. Oh no, I don't like f3. I don't like f3. Let's just go rook d1. Knight h6, I take on d5. Oh, he doesn't want that. Okay. Now I want f3. Taking away that e4 square. Now let's go b3. Very slowly, but surely improving my position. Take, and c4. Winning the pawn on d5. So eventually I'm gonna win this game. Let's go here. Let's go here. Take the pawn. Okay, this should be winning. Rook here. And then just take another pawn. Okay, good game, good game. He played pretty well up until after the queen trade when he missed that rook h5. Okay, so let's try someone else. Prom night. Let's go. Prom night. Okay, I'm white. Let's go with the Trompowsky. Yes, I'm already living in Missouri, so it's not like I moved from Vietnam to the US now. I already live here, so no big change there. Okay, this line is strange. I don't know what I'm doing, but I suppose I'm doing fine. C3 is a strange move also. I mean, I can take the pawn, so why would he do that? I can also play b3. But let me just take the pawn and ask him to prove his compensation here. I don't believe he has enough compensation. So I'm just gonna put the bishop on d3, knight on e2, and then castle, e4, c4. I don't believe he has enough compensation. He should not take c3. Yes, I know Mende is very active online, and I play with him many times. Okay, knight c5 is the next move, and I want to play bishop e3. Maybe I put my bishop on d4. Knight takes d3 is kind of a strange move, because normally you don't want to fix my pawn structure like that. So now my plan is very clear to go bishop h6, trade the bishops, and then go for the kingside attack with f4, f5, rook f3, rook h3, something like that. So let's go for it. Okay, bishop c4, I go knight c3. Not sure what the bishop is doing. Oh, he wants to attack c3. Okay, let's go knight g3. Rook c8, rook c1. The bishop is in real trouble here because I'm threatening f5 and then h3 trap the bishop. Will I be playing in the candidate matches? Okay, is that a is that a joke? I mean, I'm not qualified to play in the candidate, so I would love to, of course, but my rating is too low for that. Okay, let me go h3 and then f5. Now h5 is a big threat here. Black is in real trouble. I am not going to be the captain of Webster University. I'm going to be the head coach of Webster University. So I coach the team, I lead the team, and yeah, I will be in charge of recruiting players and coaching the team and helping them to win the tournaments. Okay, knight h5 is a big threat. That's what I said, right? And he doesn't care about that. So gh, queen g5, queen h5, queen g5, rook f4 is made. Okay, it's over. I'll go king f1. So queen f2, I have king f2, and then rook h4 checkmate. Although I could have played like king h2, but this is a better way to mate. Now I can pre-move rook h4. Okay, let's see who will be next. Who will be my next tournament? Sorry, my next opponent. Okay, he's from Ukraine. I think I played him once before. So let's go knight f3. Oh, what is this? Let's go d4. That's a strange way to play the opening. Relatively strange. Okay, let's go for that. Okay, he doesn't care about opening. But yeah, I should just play normal here and get a much better position. Bishop b4 is a big mistake, I believe, because I can go king e2 and try to trap that bishop. So this is a very important recognition. I can go bishop b2 or knight d2 and still have a small advantage, but I can be more aggressive here and win the bishop. Now if the knight goes back to b6, I go c5. Knight go back to d5, then I go a3, and I just trap the bishop. If knight e7, I go a3, bishop a5, b4, winning anyway. So king e2 is an excellent move. You don't see this trick very often in the opening, but it is possible here. Okay, so now I am up a bishop. Now let's just trade more pieces. Trade the knight. When you're up pieces, just trade materials. Make sure that the opponent doesn't have counterplay. Okay, what do I do now? CB. CB seems like a good move, but I don't want to open up the position too early, so I'm gonna go G3 and put my bishop on G2. Just preparing to trade another piece. Okay, let's go rook B1. It takes on E5. I'm gonna take with the B pawn. Okay, okay. What am I gonna do? Let's go rook C1. Maybe CB, CB, CB. Let's take the pawn. Keep it simple. Go knight E1, knight G2. Let's just keep it simple. He will not have any counterplay here, so why do I give him any chances? Queen d3 also protects the c2 square. Knight, yeah, bishop g2, knight g2, queen g5. Maybe then I go like f4, queen h5, king f2. That should be winning. Queen c5, can I go f4? Yeah, let's go f4. I don't think it has any trick here. So let's go h4, remove knight g2, and then the attack is over. Knight is coming to e3, pawns on d7, a7, both hanging. Okay, I should take the pawn. Yeah, let's just take the pawn. Why not? No. King f2. Queen h2, rook h1 is winning. Nothing he can do here. Give a check now. Rook king g1, just save the king. Now take the queen. Good game, good game. Good game. So yeah, that bishop b4 move was a very bad move in the opening. Losing a piece. Okay, let's try someone else. Yeah, the king on e2, the bomb cloud opening is not really good, but in that case, king e2, there was a concrete reason for that one, just winning a piece. Okay, so English opening. I usually don't play bullet that much. I prefer rapid or classical chess, but online I usually play mostly Blitz. mostly. Like 3 plus 0, 5 plus 0, 3 plus 2, that kind of thing. Okay, is knight takes e5 a move? Knight e5, knight c3, knight c6, knight d1, knight d8. Looks good, looks good. Why not? Let's do it. I'm winning a pawn here. Okay, that's good. Bishop h3, okay. Thank you for the piece. That's very generous from you. Okay, let's go. Maybe give a check first. Let's go d4. Let's just go d4 and then somehow win this. Thank you, thank you. Bishop h3 was a bad move. Okay, okay, good game, good game. Now let's see. I'm white again. Let's go g3. English opening is a very sound opening. It's not bad at all. Oh wow, what is this? It's giving me a pawn. Okay, what is the reason for this one? I have no idea. Wow, we can do like that? Wow, that's surprising. And we're just gonna take a pawn, castle. I don't think black has any compensation here. Let's go d4. Maybe rook b1, attacking b7. Oh, he doesn't care about pawns. My opponent just wants to give me all the pawns in the world. Let's go back rook b2. He doesn't care, but I do. I do care about my little a2 pawn. All the little pawns count, so I don't want to give any for free. No free pawn for you, sorry. Not even that one. Okay, I'm gonna go back rook b1, put the bishop on a3. Wow, he's playing so fast. And honestly, not so good, but I don't know why he's doing that. So let's go here, put the bishop on a good square. I don't know, what am I doing? Maybe let's go f4. Let's try for a big attack. Let's go f5. Actually, he should take my pawn. He should take on a2, I think. But he doesn't care about pawns, so he's just giving me all the pawns I can take. He's like, you want pawns? Here's the pawn. Okay, let's defend this. Actually, why don't I play e4? I don't know, maybe defending is a better move. That's a good move. I go back bishop here. He really doesn't care about pawns, does he? Oh, wow, wow. I missed that move. Oh, wow, that's a great move. Oh, well. Got to go back. Let's go here. I'm still better here, but it got a bit tricky. I forgot about that c5 move. I couldn't take the rook because of knight e3, but now it's a problem how he's gonna defend the knight. So he can give a check, I guess. I go king h3, and then he moved the knight back, maybe d6 or something. That is a strange move. Now he's just losing. Doesn't make sense at all what we did. Doesn't make any sense at all. Now I'm just gonna win this. Okay, it should be over. Yeah, he played some strange move, but yeah, probably not so good to give up too much material. Okay, okay, good game, good game. Was a very good fight. Okay, let's try Batman. Okay, let's go. F3. Yeah, English sometimes feels like you play a reserve Sicilian, reverse Sicilian with white. So English is a good opening, I guess. What is the move here? Bishop f4, bishop g5. What is the move here? b3, maybe b3. I don't know. I have no idea. I just think that b3 c4 seems natural. Let's go bishop b2, preventing e5, and then next move I am going to play c4. I don't think he should castle long. That looks too risky. Because my attack will be quite strong on the queen side. He shouldn't do that. But now he has to deal with this c5 threat, so this queen e7 was strategically a mistake. Oh wow, if I go c5, where is the bishop going? Okay. Thank you for the bishop. Okay, should be totally winning for me. Let's take that and take d5. Okay, let's keep it simple. One knight up, should be very easy win. Okay, let's take another pawn. I want to keep it simple, but I also like to take some pawns. Okay, let's develop. With so few material, it doesn't have any attack on the king side. Okay, let's go here. Attack the pawns and preparing bishop e5. This is totally over. Let's go bishop e5. Okay, take the rook. All right, good game, good game. Okay, I'm gonna play Jab. You always challenge me in my banter. So let's go, Jab. Okay, let's go with c5. Now I'm trying to play knight off for black, so we will see. What is the good way to play this? I don't remember. Let's go b5. Cannot be too bad. b5. If f5, I may take b3 and play b4. Let's castle. Maybe queen c7 is a good move. Okay, let's go bishop c4. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that move, but this is okay. I have strong counterplay on the queen side. a4 is a big threat, so he has to move the queen somewhere. That's okay. That's a good square. So should I take or should I go back? I think I should take. And then what am I doing here? Let's go knight f6 maybe. It's hard to say. What should I do here? Let's go g6. So I want to secure that f6 square for my knight. That's why I play g6, and I plan to take on f5 and put my knight on f6 after that. So let's take. Let's go rook c8, maybe try rook c4. He has to play maybe b3. And then I don't know what to do next. Let's go rook c4. Is that move? Rook c4, knight d2, maybe not so great. So let's trade the rooks first. Then I go rook c4, and my rook can come to the king side. Knight d2, I go rook f4, or maybe let's go knight f6. Let's go knight f6 and maybe try to attack the d5 pawn. Bishop b6, I go a4. b3, I go rook h4. This is already quite good for black. Problem is white doesn't have a good square to move his pieces. So I'm gonna go h5 and maybe rook f4, maybe rook f4, rook f3, something like that. Rook f4, bishop e3, rook f3, and then I push h4. Try to win a pawn there. Okay, I'm gonna defend my a5 pawn with that, and then I'm gonna go here, win the d5 pawn. I think I'm gonna win this game, Jeff. It's still not so easy. Oh, but that is a bad move, blundering a knight. He had to play knight d2, knight c4, maybe some small chances. But I think that was already a very difficult position for white. Okay, let's try again. Greeny knight. Réti opening. Okay, I'm not sure if I know how to play this opening. I think that was a long time ago that I studied this. Bishop. Yeah, after e6, I think f4 is the move. Let's try f4. And then, what is it? King h1 probably is the move. This is a small trick. It doesn't have queen takes d4 because I take on c6, and I get that knight e7 intermediate move. So I win a piece there. And if knight takes d4, then I had bishop e3. But okay, he's trying to trap my knight here. So I need to do something about that. How to defend the knight? Maybe I go bishop e3, rook e8, bishop c5, bishop f8. Okay, that's not so clear. That's not clear at all. What if I go e4? e4, rook e8, ed, d6, bishop e7. Maybe. I think I have to do that. Rook e8, and then I have to take ed, rook e7, d6, rook e8, bishop b7, rook b8, bishop f3. He has compensation, but I'm still a pawn up. Should be good for me, I think. Okay, knight g4. That is not what I expected. So he has a small trick of knight f2, so I'm gonna have to play king g1. I'm not sure what he is achieving with that move, because now I go h3, and he is in big trouble here. dc, I go rook b7, cb, bishop b2, bishop b2, rook b1. Oh, but I missed knight f6. What a terrible way to do it. What a terrible way. Okay, what if hg? Okay, that was a very bad move. But maybe I have some e5 trick here. Maybe I have this move, this trick here. Because d7 and g4 are both hanging, so it's not easy to defend both. Now I go rook d4. How are you planning to defend it? You're not going to be able to defend it. I'm going to take this. Oh, but he has this rook e8. Oh my god, I missed that move. That was so bad. Let's go here. But I believe I'm still better here. I'm still quite a bit better here. Mainly due to the weak pawn and my good rook on the 7th rank. So I think I'm still doing pretty well here. But maybe it's not enough to win. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's not enough to win here. Okay, let's get the pawn. Get the pawn. Take. Okay, this is probably a draw. Yeah, this is probably a draw now. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. I'll just make a draw. Okay, good game, good game, good game. Yeah, I probably misplayed it. Knight e3, rook a4, knight g2. Maybe after bishop a4, I should just take hg, bishop d1, rook d1. I don't know. It feels like winning, but there is some tricks there. Okay, so let's try someone else. Yeah, I was down on the clock, so I couldn't flag him. But he also doesn't have any chance to win here. Okay, let's try someone else. I need to make it back to 2250. So let's see if I can pick a higher rated opponent. Okay, I'm gonna play Bogdan. He always challenged me as well. So let's go. So Queen's Indian is one of my favorite openings. Okay, I'll do something funny. Put the bishop on g7. It's actually also very playable here. Then maybe I push c5, try to open up the center. Yeah, c5 seems good. Then d6, then d7. Normal position here. Maybe I should go knight c6. There's more pieces in the center. Okay, I should take with the b pawn. Let's go queen here. It should be right equal here. Not much is going on. I'm just gonna play rook fd8 maybe. Let's go rook ad8. And then maybe I should try knight e8. Trade the bishops, go f5, something like that. I don't think I have much there. But yeah, that's probably the best I can do. Try to attack on the king side with f5, f4 maybe. That's why I wanted to keep another rook on f8. So maybe f4. Maybe f4, or do I play g5? f4 or g5? That's the question. g5, fd1, g4. That looks good too. So let's go for it. I want g5, g4, then put the knight on e5. And maybe something. Maybe put the rook on h6 and try to play queen h4, which is an aggressive way to attack. Okay, I want to put the rook there and go queen h4. Okay, g3. Should I go queen g5? Queen g5. Let's go knight h5. I hope I don't blunder something. Yeah, actually it's not so simple here. I cannot take on g3. I need to put my knight on... I need my knight on g5. How do I get there? I cannot get there. That's a problem. That's a big problem. So let's go here. I want knight to d8 and knight f7, try to bring the knight to g5. And here he helped me a lot with that move knight c1. Now I get that e5 square for my knight. And now knight f3 is a very big threat, and suddenly white is losing here. Yeah, knight c1 was a very bad move. Very bad move. Now what do I do? Now I can go queen b7 maybe. e4. Let's give a check first and then think later. But normally I don't recommend that, but when you're trying to flag your opponent, it's probably a good way. Threatening e3. Yeah, let's take the pawn. Let's go e3. Should be winning here, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Rook takes f6. What was I planning after rook takes f6? Queen h1, king e2. I don't even know if that's winning. But it's okay, he resigned. Maybe rook f6 and it's something like rook f8. Maybe. But that's okay. That's okay. A win is a win. I'll take it. Okay. Let's try one player over 2600. I'm white against Molloy Alloy. Okay, let's go. Maybe he's not there, so I'm gonna give him 5 seconds and we're gonna move on to another game. Okay. So let's try someone else. Okay, I am black now. Oh, he has my picture in his photo here. Me against Amedjaro. That is World Blitz Championship 2013 when I won the world title. Thank you for the photo. That's a nice one. Okay, so knight off again. Rook g1. Okay, let's go e5. Knight b3, bishop here, g4, d5. This is own theory. Take. King c7, I suppose, is the move. Knight c6, I think is the move. And now what? h6, I guess. h4. Take the pawn. Maybe defend it with rook h4. Should I? Rook h4, rook h1, rook g4, bishop h3. Probably not great. So let's just go bishop e7. Maybe bishop f5. Why not? Why not keep the pawn? Well, he can go 92. And then I think I'm gonna go rook d8. Probably. Oh, rook d5. What is that move? Why does he want to play that move? Okay, I'm gonna go rook d8. I think he has to take on d8 and try to play knight d2. This is a mistake because now I go rook h2 and the bishop has to drop back to f1. Then I go rook h1 and his bishop may be in trouble. So rook h1, rook d1 only move. Now I go bishop g4 maybe. Rook e1, I go bishop h3. If bishop e2, I go bishop. I go rook takes d1. Okay, now I can go bishop h3. But I don't have to rush. Let's go f5. Now I'm just a pawn up, and I should be able to win this. Knight c5 is a bad move because now I go bishop h3. Maybe I take that first. Let's take that first and then I go bishop h3. And now there's no more 92 to defend f1. Now I should be totally winning from that. Okay, good game, good game. Let me play one more game before we finish today. So let's see. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's go b3. So double fianchetto, shadow, putting both the bishops there. Let's go d4. Try to open up the position early on. Maybe let's go e3, put the knight on e2. Not much here, but it's a game. Maybe I'll put queen on c2, rook d1. I want to be a little bit more flexible here and see what he's doing. If he played e4, which he did, maybe I can try long castle. Maybe I just play f3 and try to break through. I suppose my position is not too great here, but that's okay. He should have played maybe d5. Okay, this knight g4, I don't believe it is a good move. Now knight f4, bishop f7, then I go like e4 maybe, or queen d2, bishop f7. Can I take on f5? Maybe. Take f5, knight e3, queen d3. Where's the knight going? Queen d3. He has rook e8, queen e3, bishop f6. Okay, let's just take and calculate later. That's a little bit of a lazy approach, which normally I don't recommend, but this is okay. No big deal here. I can do it. I'm trying to trap the knight. Bishop c5, very good move, very good move. Now, the question is, should I take that knight? Or should I be a little bit tricky and play something like king d2? Is king d2 a good move? It may be, it may be. I think I'm just gonna take that knight though. What to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna take that knight. Rook e8, I go knight e4, d5, I castle, maybe. I don't think I'm better here, but also I should not be worse. So I'm gonna castle de, and then maybe bishop c2. Should be okay for me here. Maybe slightly better because the pawn on e4 is weak. I can try to attack it later. Okay, let's go queen here. That's interesting. That's interesting. What am I gonna do here? H3 or H4? H4, bishop F6, probably not a good move. Bishop E4, let's just take the pawn. And then maybe queen F3. I'm a pawn up here, so I should be slightly better, although he has real compensation with his bishop pair. Okay, he doesn't want to take my bishop, so I'm gonna keep the bishop and go back to c2. Oh no, I've done the bishop takes c4. Did I? I kind of did, but he didn't see it. So take that. Now go here. Now he can resign. Now he's losing a bishop. This change. This is over. Okay, that doesn't really solve anything. That was not helping him at all. Okay, good game, good game. So 3, 2, 4, 5. Not bad, not bad. That's my rating, my new rating. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching me. It was a pleasure to play you on, and see you next time.